Here is a list of the 15 stocks that Nancy Pelosi owns. They include Palo Alto Networks, NVIDIA, Apple, Microsoft, Roblox, Netflix, PayPal, Alliance Bernstein Holding, Alphabet, Disney, Tesla, Salesforce, Visa, Micron Technology, and American Express. So I thought I would check out Apple because Apple is also in the news. Apple nears deal to acquire talent and technology from computer vision startup Prompt AI. And Prompt investors will likely get some money back, it says, but won't be made whole in the deal, executives said in an all-hands meeting on Thursday. So where are we with Apple? Well, on Friday, the 10th, the market, as you know, tanked because China announced it is no longer supplying rare earth materials. And Trump turned around and said, we're going to tariff China at 100%. So the trade war has heated up, as I mentioned earlier. But we were slowly going up. As you can see, the 52-week high was $260. The high for Friday was $256.38. This is where we are right here. I will mark this out. $245.27. I will also change the color. All right, we are at one level of support. As you can see, when we hit -4 standard deviations, there was that bounce up because people bought the dip. This is a dip buy right here, and resistance on the way up takes us to 246.91, 249.40, and the middle of the trend takes us back to 254. Was that 56 or 46? Yeah, let's just say right there, 56. And at 2 standard deviations, that will take us to 259.57. And then down the road, oh, we're on the 15. Let me flip this over to the 5. I was checking out the 15 for something else. Let's go back to the 5 because you're going to get different buy and sell signals. The middle of the trend, see how that was up there for the 15? Well, for the 5, it is right about there. And that is 249.29. and 253.70. Down the road, 256.04 and 258.30. 244.90, 242.62, and another potential stop loss area, 240.42, and a potential buy-in area. I own tons of Apple. And even though we crashed on Friday, I'm still fine with this. But we were only down 3.45%. For NEO, we're down 10%. All right, here are the gaps, as you can see, taking us down to 234.28. These gaps closed. And there's a note I wrote myself. I was so ticked off at Vanguard recently. Okay, and other gaps to the downside. The 1-year price target on this is 251.24, and then after that, $310. That would be pretty incredible. But we've had it's about eight or so stock splits, and I've not heard any news about any other splits. Now, I was very disappointed when Apple decided to pull the plug on its electric vehicles. I was looking forward to that, wanted to buy one, and now they're finally getting on the bandwagon of AI. They are behind the 8 ball. I think it's time for the CEO of Apple to go, Tim Cook. He's been around too long. It's time to get a new leadership in there. It's just like we need term limits. It's like the HOA. We need term limits. Okay, so that is a look at Apple. And what does she own? NVIDIA as well. Let's take a look at that very quickly, and then I will be done. So we are at support, 183.16. Another level of support would be 180.32. Resistance, 186.01. The middle of the trend takes us back to 191.66. The outer bands, don't hold your breath for right now, 197.32, 207, and 202.94. Are you buying the dip? Let me know. And if there's a ticker you'd like me to go over, please let me know as well. Have a great day.